This is the Simplistic Reviews 2016 Oscar Prediction Podcast. Every year, not only do the Hollywood elite get together to shower themselves with awards, but shows like this one also come out trying to predict the result, as though they had a crystal ball or something. If they did, you'd think they'd use it for matters more dire. Like telling me the fate of Jon Snow, or if Cap was gonna die at the end of Civil War. I'm your announcer Julie. And I'm dressed to the nines for this show. Well, technically, I'm dressed to the ones and zeros. That's a binary code joke. Dude, open a book once in a while. Here are your irresponsible hosts, Matthew Stewart, DJ Valentine, and Justin Polizzi.
Sorry, Chris Rock. This is the Simplistic Reviews 2016 Oscar Prediction Podcast. I'm DJ Valentine. I'm joined by two men who love gold, Matthew Stewart and Justin Polizzi. How you guys doing?
Gold and Pony Boy.
I love gold.
Gold. What was I thinking?
Smoking a pancake.
Smoking a pancake.
Smoke and a pancake.
Seeing that the Oscars got the whole hashtag Oscars so white thing, we're going to be playing black, soulful 70s music throughout this entire podcast, just to put some black back into the Oscars.
We're bringing the black back.
We're doing our part, Academy. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. We're at the smorgasbord on this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Got an Italian, got a Jew, and got a black guy.
To think about that for a minute.
Yeah, think about that.
Is he black?
What brought these three wacky people together?
A black guy, an Italian guy,
in a world
and a Jew.
We're a black guy podcast with a Jew and an Italian.
I gotta see the TGIF fucking commercial. But yes, we're gonna be getting a little bit ethnic on this podcast.
Are we?
Let's see. No, probably.
Well, we're gonna try.
We're going to talk about an award show that we don't really give a shit.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about an award show that probably nobody.
Seriously,
really
I mean,
cares
on a scale to like, I don't give a shit and I'm okay with it. Like, does anyone care about an award show?
First off, can I always use that scale for everything I do?
Yeah, pretty much. On a scale of I don't give a fuck and I don't give a shit. More on
I'm
the
okay
shit
with
side.
Because I don't give a fuck about award shows.
I know.
Because there's so much bullshit. You know, we're gonna go through it, right? Is that what we're gonna do?
Yes,
we're going through it.
We're gonna go through it.
That's why we're doing the show.
What you don't know is that I kidnapped Justin Polizzi before every show and don't tell him what we're going to talk about until we go on the air.
Surprise, bitch.
He's like, where am I? What is this microphone? What is this place?
What was that TV show called?
Is that
Pyramid?
the one I kidnap you and
Was
tell
it
you?
Pyramid? No, when the announcer would be like, "What they don't know."
Oh yeah.
What was it?
Is that the Catch the Predator or what would they do? What would you do?
They do? It's like what they don't know is that this person actually likes bagels.
What a weird episode.
I don't know. Yeah.
Bagels with raisin.
They don't know that we've changed their regular coffee with brim.
I love that stuff. They need to bring stuff like more of that stuff back.
What they don't know is that we pissed in the cup of coffee.
They don't know a disgruntled employee urinated in their food. All right.
Let's see what happens when we tell them. See what the reaction is.
That guy went to the bathroom at the party, and we took our dick out and dipped it in his drink. Now he's drinking it.
There is no value to what we're doing here. We just think it's funny.
Yes.
He'll never know that he just drank
What we don't know is
with a dick in it.
We want to stress that. A dick.
Best Picture is going to go to that movie. Then everyone wants it to be this movie. But because it's the award show and no one gives a fuck, it's going to go to that movie.
Well, speaking of devil, let's do Best Animated Film.
Time for a category that could entirely consist of every outburst Kanye West has made lately. Best Animated Feature.
First category is Best Animated Film. And the nominees are Anomalisa, Boy in the World, Inside Out, Shaun the Sheep, When Marnie Was There. Justin, who do you think will win? Who do you want to win?
I was going to do that thing where it sounds like I was nominated and I lost. And I'm just like in agreement, like, yeah, they should have won. You can't say that because this is an
No.
audio podcast.
Yeah, it doesn't work so well.
Doesn't work. Visuals on
Doesn't
Justice
translate.
Disappointed.
But I'll translate it for you
Okay.
for the hearing impaired. That makes no sense. I think we're kind of in agreement here, probably. Probably Inside Out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, next category.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, Inside Out probably is going to win. I'm
Probably.
rooting for Anomalisa
Yeah,
for the simple fact that the first line of the movie is, "Dear Michael, fuck you."
Yeah.
And that it has sex toys.
Yeah.
And it calls George W. Bush a war criminal.
Yeah.
But
It's got the best puppet sex since Team America.
would you call them puppets, or would you call them
Stop action? Stop motion?
It's like Wallace and Gromit fucking. It's like,
imagine.
Ooh,
Claymation fucked.
wait a second.
But no,
You're
I
on
think
the side.
Anomalisa, when it comes to Matt, you know already that Inside Out, you like that film way more than
Well,
I do, right?
for some reason you are like a Nazi war criminal. And don't like things.
I just think Anomalisa dealt with feelings in a more interesting way than Inside Out.
It was the first R-rated animated film to be nominated for an Academy Award.
Look at
by the way.
that.
And there is a 12-inch dildo in it.
Yes.
So, I mean, if you're going to give an award to something, you got to give it to an animated film that has a 12-inch dildo in it. That's
What color
not
was
hentai. Pink, I think.
Yeah, nice and pink.
Where did they use it on you?
I'm gonna point at the doll. See, I'm pointing at the door here.
Yeah.
But no, it's probably gonna go to Inside Out. But what do you think, mate? I guess we're all in agreement. It's gonna go Inside Out.
It will. I
because
mean, it's unless
Pixar. It's
it
got
would
the
be interesting if Anomalisa won, but
It would be
won't.
great. I just don't think it's possible because
Does Charlie Kaufman even show up to these things?
No.
No,
I
probably
don't.
not. Yeah,
Why would he?
we've been uninvited forever. We have a
Yes.
lifetime ban. We're like the Pete Rose of movies.
No. I think we're the Barry
Have
Bonds.
we
of
bet against movies? I'm confused.
We're not that scummy. But yeah, Shaun the Sheep. I did see. It also does a little interesting thing where there's no dialogue in it, but it's still interesting. But Inside Out's kind of like the juggernaut here. But if Anomalisa wins, I will be so. Hey, Deadpool, first R-rated film, breaks all these records. Now everybody's gonna be like, "Hey, R-rated films are great." So maybe Anomalisa will do something.
Well, it'd be funny if like all this bullshit with the Oscars, where it's there's so much controversy going on. If like everybody just started voting for like weird shit, it's taking the piss out of everything. It's like
It's out of control.
Inside Out, like it would be like a Jack Palance type shit, where like he didn't really mean to read Marissa Tomei. It was probably somebody else on the Oscar thing.
Yeah. See, a lot of people don't even know that story. That the urban legend is that they read the wrong. Jack Palance read the wrong name for My Cousin Vinny when Marissa Tomei won Best Supporting Actress.
Yeah, that was it.
So that's the urban legend. So maybe they'll start doing that now for real. Like,
yes,
hey,
I want a real legend.
They see Inside Out and they say,
Nope.
"Write and vote Peanuts movie."
Yeah, the Lego movie from a year ago that should have won.
A year ago, we were just fucking with you. But yeah, what is the next category?
I'd say all of these songs are music to my ears. But I don't technically have what you would call ears. They're more like orbital communication sockets. Best original score.
Best score. The nominees are Thomas Newman for Bridge of Spies, Carter Burwell for Carol, Ennio Morricone for The Hateful Eight, Johan Johansson for Sicario, and John Williams for Star Wars The Force Awakens. Matthew, who do you think is going to win? Who do you think should win?
This one's one of the more contested ones. If you look at like the score,
It's on paper you think it's not. I mean, at first I thought there's no way Hateful Eight's going to lose this, which I still don't think it's going to lose it. But I watched Star Wars: The Force Awakens today as we're recording this. That score sneaks up on me as I really kind of dig it.
I mean, it's got some new good like cues, like musical. I mean, still have the regular Star Wars music, but some of the newer stuff is actually pretty good too. Like the
Ray's
Poe
theme.
Dameron theme, and there's a few other music cues that are pretty dope. I think it's going to be Marconi though. I still think if anything, it's going to be for, hey, this motherfucker's old.
Hey, this motherfucker's old.
Hey,
award
this
goes to-
motherfucker's old shit award. This motherfucker hasn't made a movie in 40 years award.
Didn't he? Maybe one of you guys can tell me. I kind of swear I read somewhere that Ennio Morricone and Quentin were not good friends.
I think they had a falling out during the movie.
Doing this movie? Was it this movie?
I don't know. It was something. I've heard the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of was hoping it was before this movie, so maybe this will like, because he got nominated, will like mend the fence. But I don't know.
I mean, he won the Golden Globe, so I don't know. It's gonna be a little tight one.
But the thing is, if he does win, Quentin will have to go on stage and may say something else offensive.
Oh yeah, like
so we're definitely rooting for Ennio Morricone.
Yes, we are. We need more offensive stuff. It's like ghetto.
Don't say ghetto in that way, Quinn. Justin, what do you think? You thinking Ennio that way as well?
No, I think.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So matter of fact, no.
Well,
No,
here's my theory.
Listen,
You ready?
stupid.
I'm ready, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
The Oscars is showing on ABC. ABC is owned by Walt Disney. Walt Disney being owned, it's gonna go Star Wars.
What? Insider trading?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I've never heard of that happen before with a big company.
Yeah,
So
I just
work,
feel like that's the way it's gonna go.
You know what? I wouldn't be angry at that. I think the only problem is that, Hateful Eight has the big overture thing, and it's like so geared toward music. But if John Williams does win,
it does. But I'll
be happy.
It would.
I wouldn't
great
be pissed
for Hateful
off.
Eight. I really would love to see Hateful Eight. I just feel like the juggernaut's going to be Star Wars, especially in.
They got to give Star Wars something. They got to acknowledge the biggest grossing movie of the year.
Disney,
somehow.
Man. Yeah. Disney. Disney.
Come on,
Disney's
man.
channel.
Disney's gonna show up. Let's go to the next category, which is.
Here's a category that might become extinct the more and more McG and Brett Ratner makes movies without it. Best Screenplay.
Best Adapted Screenplay. The nominees are The Big Short, Brooklyn, Carol, The Martian, and Room. I don't know how you guys feel. Justin, what do you think about Best Adapted Screenplay? What of those movies had the best screenplay for you? And what do you think will win, and what do you want to win?
I think The Martian will win.
Ooh, Drew Goddard.
Yeah. I like Drew, but I
like
think
him a
it's
lot.
mostly because it's the big name here, where Brooklyn, not so much. Room, not so much. Big Short, I don't know. Big Short's like that movie that I'm kind of like.
How do you feel about Big Short? You never told me what you think about that movie.
It's an awkward film. I don't know. I find it to be awkward.
It's very jarring. It's like it's kind of got like the ideas almost like a Boiler Room with like Wolf of Wall Street with other like even like Moneyball a little bit. I don't know. It's got something weird about it.
There's
I
think that one might take it though. I think Big Short might take it, even though I'd like to see The Martian win, but I think Big Short, it's got a lot of momentum going into the awards. I think.
Think about The Martian is like
there's a lot of white people in it.
There's so many white people.
So many white people. It's got the white vote.
Like
the white
Room,
vote.
I didn't even know. I mean, I just
was
thought
based
that
on
was
something?
an original.
Yeah, I mean the thing about The
Honestly.
Martian is of when that came out or the movie came out, a lot of the complaints I kept hearing about The Martian, if there were any, was it's not. The book is better. The book is better.
It's a fucking argument all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm kind of rooting for Drew Goddard because that guy's been getting the short end of a stick in kind of his career for a while. And this is also, if the more awards for The Martian, the more I won't ever forgive them for not nominating Ridley Scott. But at least it will make Ridley feel a little better. I don't know. Will it make it feel better or worse?
I don't know. I feel like fucking wanker won. I couldn't even get a fucking nomination.
wankers.
It's a good film though.
fucking-
So it's
Oh no, I love
it's got
The
every
Martian.
right to win.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm kind of looking at it from the standpoint of like name wise for this category, and the others I don't see as adapted. I didn't really think the other ones were adapted. Maybe Brooklyn, I could probably say, but
Carol was.
Room was a book. Also,
Carol was a book. I've seen it, but I haven't.
I think
didn't know it was
they're
based on a
old
book.
books. I mean,
Yeah.
what
We don't
else do
read
you really
novels
adapt
here.
from though? I guess comic books.
Yeah. Well, that'll never happen.
No,
That'll never
you can't adopt a movie from a comic book.
Comic books are fucking literature. All right.
Okay, Alan Moore.
We also have Best Original Screenplay, which is Bridge of Spies, Ex Machina, Inside Out, Spotlight, and Straight Outta Compton, which I did not know was nominated for Best Original Screenplay.
You gotta throw a
until,
little color in the mix.
Oh, Too bad they're written by white writers.
Yeah, well, you gotta have standards here.
All that color's gone. Matthew, who do you think will win? Who do you want to win?
Once again, it'd be funny if like Straight Outta Compton won because somebody reads the fucking envelope incorrectly. It's like Straight Out. Hey guys, I'm glad you guys like the NWA movie.
We wrote that NWA movie.
Look at us, we're white, we're awesome.
My name's John Herman. This is Andrea Barloff.
Oh, hi.
We're writers.
We write stuff. We write about the urban
they don't
experience.
say NWA and say it the other way around.
Oh God, it'd be great. I would laugh my fucking ass off as the world ends.
Yes, as Donald Trump slowly becomes president.
Slowly
And painfully.
So you think? What do you think is going to win? What do you want to win?
I think I don't know. This is a tough one. I think Spotlight probably will win, but I'd like to see Ex Machina win though.
I do. I'm
It's the most interesting script out of all of them, I think.
I 100% agree with you.
Oh
wow! For the first time
what?
ever.
First.
Although,
See?
Bridge of Spies isn't going to win Best Picture. I can see that being a
they might give it
win.
to the Coens. You know what's funny? This is probably one of the most un-Coen Brothers-y movie I've ever seen. Bridge of Spies, I'm kind of milquetoast on. I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Spielberg the past like 15 years. It's been like, meh.
He's not trying anymore, is he?
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, well.
I'm not even a huge fan of Ex Machina, but people freaking love that movie.
Yeah, well, it was the cool movie to like last year, I think too.
Yeah. It's the under the skin of this
Yes.
year. So
I'll take Under the Skin over.
but I like Alex Garland. I think the script was good. I just didn't like I didn't like certain things about the ending. But I mean, I'm weird. So if he wins, I'd be happy. Tom McCarthy for Spotlight. I think I'd be happy if everybody here, except for maybe probably the Coen Brothers, which I thought I'd never ever say in my life.
Actively rooting against the Coen Brothers this year.
I'm actively rooting against the Coen
Fuck
Brothers.
those guys.
Fuck the Coen Brothers. They're too good.
Yeah. Fuck a Coen brother.
Fuck a Coen brother. But they'll probably win, knowing this fucking Academy.
You think so?
They love the Coens, man. Fargo, buddy. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, that was 20 years ago.
No Country for Old fucking Men.
Yeah, but that was actually good.
That's true. All these are bad examples.
I know. That's 20 years ago. That was good. What about the Lady Killers? That was a
Killers.
classic.
Burn After Reading. But yeah, if the Coen Brothers win, I will be upset because I think it should go to probably either Alex Garland or Tom McCarthy. That's just me, but whatever.
No love for the Inside Out, huh?
No, it's gonna win for.
It win the animated. You're done.
Hey
Go
man,
home.
it's the Disney effect again. ABC Disney.
See,
You think I'm making this up?
I know. I'm buying into this conspiracy.
Matt's all in. Matt's all in on Disney talk.
You don't want to fuck with Disney, man.
Yeah, that
Don't
fucking
fuck
mouse
with
will
the
come
mouse.
at you.
Mouse fucks you.
And mouse will come right to your fucking doorstep.
Soviet Russia, mouse fuck you.
Russian Mickey Mouse would be great.
Eisner, come here. But I fuck you.
There's a solid, like a Colossus version.
Yeah,
of
pretty
fucking
much.
Anyway, what's the next category? Deadpool.
Deadpool.
You have 4 moments, Deadpool. 4 moments to be a hero.
This is the only category where the term DP can be said without it being a reference to hardcore porn. Best cinematography.
Best cinematography. Now, this is the category that I think is the lock of the night, but we'll go to Justin first. The nominees are Carol, The Hateful Eight, Mad Max Fury Road, The Revenant, and Sicario. I call this the poor Roger Deakins category. Justin, who do you think will win? Who do you want to win?
Ooh, kind of tough, honestly.
This might be one of the harder ones here.
I think this is the easiest category in the world. Yeah.
Really?
I think we all know who is going to win, but I think we are all torn about who should win.
Oh, well, I mean, I love 3 of the people in this category, so it's tough for me. But I know who's going to win. But who do you think is?
Revenant. I think Revenant's going to win.
I mean, they don't have lights. Right there.
Yeah.
He's doing it with his
We
hands
have a
side by-
gimmick. We have a gimmick.
Look at our gimmick.
Look at our gimmick. We have no light. Where
We
is the
shot
light?
for 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of obvious, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean.
But it's
how does
hard
it-
because
He's won twice
I
in a
see
row.
Mad Max, and I was like, first thing that comes to mind when I see Mad Max is win. And then,
Yes,
of course,
it's true.
you got Hateful Eight, and you're like, oh, they did look great. Look beautiful. Sicario,
Hateful Eight
that looked
cinematography
great too. I
is-
thought Sicario looked good.
It should have shot just with less light.
Stop using lights in your
Stop
movies. and
using light.
But no, you're right. I mean, Roger Deakins. I mean, the guy.
One day
Roger.
when he's dead.
It's just obvious, right, that he's not going to win.
It's obvious he's not going to win, and you're right. Hateful Eight, 70 millimeter film and all. It's when they're. I mean, it's great cinematography.
It's great.
And John Seal, you know how much I love Mad Max,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Sicario was great.
but they don't have lights, Justin.
I know it's the big thing. It's the big deal.
Too much light.
because any okay, if you go to John Seal walks up to you and go, hey, I should win the best cinematography award. Anything or any of these guys, Roger Deakins, I should win best cinematography. Sicario, you saw it, it's great. All the BS he has to say is, hey, I didn't have any lights, dude.
Yeah, I have a fucking light.
That's the end of the argument. It's like, fuck. Well, he didn't have lights.
I guess you're the winner.
He's like he won track and field with one leg.
Yeah.
It's like he win.
He didn't
win already, right?
He didn't even run around. He stayed at the finish line. He went in
He
front of the finish line,
qualified.
stepped backwards.
He qualified. They're like, well, I guess we got to give him the fucking medal. He literally qualified with one leg.
Yes.
Not a prosthetic, mind you. One fucking
One
leg.
leg. And the other one, he's missing like a few toes on the other foot.
Yes, he's gone. So we're all in agreement. It's probably going to be Lubieski because, or Chivo as they call him, because again, he had no fucking lights. But Jesus, if 4 of the movies in this category or 3 of the other ones win, Carol I seen, it
looks
fine.
good.
It looks okay. It's not. I mean, it's not.
It's not blowing the world up. It's not blowing
stylistic.
people
It's
away.
very-
Yeah.
It's definitely
modern
the last
drama.
in this group, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, if let's say Hateful Eight wins, I'd be okay. I'd be happy about it. If Mad Max wins, I'll do a fucking jig. If Deakins wins, holy shit, I'll be fucking ecstatic.
DJ
But we
got
all
black
know-
there for a second.
Yeah, a little bit.
We can't do that here on the Oscars.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
sorry.
sit down
None
right
of that,
now.
none of that
You go
jigging
to your
around.
Go to your corner.
I'll dance a jig. It's an Irish dance. All right. Anyway,
Go to your Source Awards. You have the Source
NAACP,
Awards. Go to that.
BET Awards. Let's
BET
go.
Awards, whatever the hell whatever other awards. NAACP Essence Awards.
NAACP Essence
We don't have
Awards, yes.
wet. We don't have the channel wet.
What the?
Is that like El Rey's like sister station?
It's an outrageous black neighbor.
Yeah. Wet.
White Entertainment TV.
Oh, that's called ABC.
That's ABC, buddy. You're getting too complicated. CBS.
Yeah.
Old Folks Network.
Yeah.
What is the next category?
Donald Trump's wife should have been nominated in this category for her convincing performance as a loving spouse. Best Supporting Actress.
Best Supporting Actress. Jennifer Jason Leigh for The Hateful Eight. Rooney Mara for Carol. Rachel McAdams for Spotlight. Alicia Vikander for The Danish Girl. And Kate Winslet for Steve Jobs. At first, maybe like 6 months ago, I thought this was a lock for Jennifer Jason Leigh. But now I think this is to me, is the hardest category.
Why do you think this is the hardest category, DJ? What do you think? For supporting role
What do you think?
by an actress.
A little role reversal.
Because at first I thought Jennifer Jason Leigh was like, she's doing a crazy. I mean, this was one of the most sought after roles in Hollywood.
I think
And
she
she's-
would win.
I mean, she could, but if Rooney Mara wins for Carol, are you going to be surprised? I wouldn't.
No.
Is she,
If
is she
Kate
that
Winslet
good in
wins
it?
for Jobs, would you be surprised? I wouldn't.
If McAdams does, I'll be surprised.
McAdams is probably the darkest horse, but not to say what dark. I know this is the Academy Awards.
Whoa,
Oh, wordplay.
calm down.
Come on.
But I mean, even Alicia Vikander, she's great in The Danish Girl. So if she wins again, I'd be like, okay, well, that makes sense. This to me is the biggest toss-up of all of the categories for me. But again, Jennifer Jason Leigh, for as great as she is in the movie, I don't know, man. I think my money's on Kate Winslet.
Yeah,
mainly
that's
because she
smart
has
money.
the momentum, but she's
But it's such a
excellent in that
shitty
film.
movie.
It's Steve Jobs, man. It's got Aaron Sorkin dialogue running through her mouth. That takes talent.
Oh man,
That
running
takes-
right through her mouth.
Right through her mouth. What do you think, Justin? Who do you think is
do you think?
going to win? Who do you think should win? Not Kate Winslet or Rachel McAdams, apparently.
Yeah.
No, definitely not Rachel. Not to say she was bad in that movie.
No,
but
she does
there's
exactly
better
what she's
things about that movie than her.
Yes.
I think Jennifer's gonna win. I don't know why, and I think she should win. And I don't know
She
why.
does a lot. She does a lot of stuff in it, though. Jennifer Jason Leigh. She gets physical. She has to play comedy.
She was the star of the film, really.
Yeah,
pretty much. So, I mean, she does have less. Would you say she has less screen time than?
She's
Winslet?
up there, man. She really is up there.
That's
why I say she, to me, was the lead in that movie.
Yeah, it's between her and Kurt Russell.
Well, I think it's her and Jackson.
Her and
Really?
Jackson, yeah.
But so you think it's going to be Jennifer Jason Leigh? Who do you want to get? Who do you want to win it? You think it's gonna? You want her to win too?
Yeah.
What about you, Matt? Who do you think will win? Who do you want to win?
I mean, now that you're talking about it, I'd like to see Jennifer Jason Leigh because she hasn't been in anything in a while either. And
No, and she's in what, 2 movies?
Anomalisa,
yeah,
Anomalisa.
Anomalisa as well. Yeah, so that was kind of shocking. That it's like, damn, she had an okay year, I guess, last year too.
She's great in Anomalisa. She could have been. We kind of skimmed over it, but Tom Noonan in Anomalisa should have been up for.
He should be up for every single award at the Oscars because he was
Best
every
supporting,
other voice.
best actor, best supporting actress, best supporting actor.
Yeah,
But no, Jennifer Jason Leigh. So you
I think she probably will. I mean, I'm looking at if Rooney Mara, you know my opinions of Rooney Mara. I'm not a big fan of her anyway. I just don't like her. Unlike our odd Italian friend Justin, I like Steve Jobs. I thought it was pretty good.
I like Steve Jobs too. I don't love Steve Jobs. I like Steve Jobs. I don't love Steve
It's
Jobs.
not horrible.
I mean, you're always going to get my thumbs up if Aaron Sorkin's writing dialogue. I mean,
I guess I just didn't care for the whole subject matter to begin with. And it's like,
yeah.
Really?
I think there's things in the movie. I guess we'll talk more about this because I guess is that movie up for Best Picture? Steve Jobs?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess we're not going to talk about it anymore then. I like Kate Winslet though. I'd like to see her win.
Her and
everyone loves her though. That's the thing. You cannot go wrong on her. She's great.
Yeah, I mean
but I think she's going to be better in 999.
Which one? Oh, in 999.
Yeah. She's the bad guy in that movie.
I don't know what the fuck
Bad
she
girl.
is.
Sorry.
She looks dangerous.
Bad
in that
girl.
movie.
If anybody whoever wins this award, I'll be happy with. Besides Rooney Mara. Hey, watch, she'll fucking win because somebody will read the wrong card.
You just heard it here first, folks.
She's gonna be this year's fucking Marissa Tomei.
Whoever's nominated. So
I
J.K. Simmons is
Marissa
gonna be.
Tomei.
J.K. Simmons is gonna grab the
right.
open because he's gonna be the one giving out the award. He'll be like, the winner is Rooney Mara, and you across the world you'll hear Matt kicking his television.
Yeah,
like fuck,
and screaming. It's like, what was that?
I could have sworn I heard an angry Jewish guy screaming. What is the next category?
Oi!
What's the next category?
I'm just trying to figure out how Chewbacca isn't in this category. He shot a Sith Lord in the frickin' chest. Is it because he's a Wookiee? Oscars too white? Indeed. Best Supporting Actor.
Best Supporting Actor. Christian Bale for The Big Short, Tom Hardy for The Revenant, Mark Ruffalo for Spotlight, Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies, and Sly for Creed. Matthew.
I think we're all going to agree on the same one on this one.
I don't know.
Let's see.
I don't know. Let's
Really?
see. Matthew, who do you think should win? Oh, who do you think is going to win? Who do you
All right.
want to win?
Well, here's another one because anybody who wins, I'd probably be pretty happy with winning. Like, there's
Yeah.
Mark Rylance, I don't really
like
know
all
too
these
much of
guys.
his shit.
I like all these guys.
I wouldn't have an issue. If Christian Bale won, it's like he already won. So, but I think he will. I think Christian Bale might win
Really?
with Sylvester
you're big on
Stallone
it.
being very close.
You are big on The Big Short this year.
I'm
my
not
friend.
big. I mean, I guess looking at the performance, I mean, he was pretty good in it.
Yeah, no.
Out of anybody, I mean, either him or Tom Hardy, I would say, out of these five, are my favorite performances.
See, Justin thought he had this pegged, and I think we're all over the map on this category.
Oh, you're gonna get pegged, all right.
Easy there, Deadpool's girlfriend. Justin, who do you think?
Should and will,
going to
Tom
win?
Hardy.
Really?
I wouldn't be mad about it.
Really? So you guys are? Oh, wow, I'm off on you. I'm completely different than both of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, DJ, who do you think
you
should
think?
be supporting actor?
I think Tom Hardy's a little bit too one-dimensional in that movie for me.
I
though
think he's the best
great.
part of that movie.
Well, he's just I mean, and I've talked about this before. He's just one note the entire time. There's not a lot of deviation of why he's an asshole, or he's just an asshole. But
Well,
if I
here's
had
the thing. Leo is Leo, and Tom Hardy is a character.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's just I thought I got more
Okay.
well-roundedness out of other characters in this category than Tom Hardy. Now, if Tom Hardy wins, I'm not going to be upset because I love Tom Hardy.
Do you think he'll
Tom
show
Hardy's
up to
awesome.
the awards?
That's a better question. Is he going to be there?
Yeah.
Because Tom Hardy is kind of like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't fucking care about this. I'm gonna go hang
care
out with
about this.
Simplistic Reviews people.
See?
Oh my God,
I don't
Tom
want
Hardy. Welcome
That's
to
the worst,
show.
Tom Hardy.
I do not want Tom Hardy anywhere near me. He's going to probably punch me in the face. But I think who is going to win is Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies, who I want to win, personally, is Mark Ruffalo. I think Mark Ruffalo is freaking amazing in that movie.
He just can't get his copies, you know?
I just want to get the copies of the papers so I can get. I got to put these priests in jail. But no, I think he has the best moment and possibly the best picture of the year, and he's just really in a movie that is filled with great performances. He is the best out of all of them, I think.
He is.
If Sly wins, I would be happy just because I loved Creed. I'm kind of pissed that Ryan Coogler didn't get a fucking nomination or that movie didn't get a nomination.
I'm sure a lot of people are pissed off about a lot of things in life.
But no, I think Rylance might pull it out because the only problem that Rylance suffers is that he is not in the movie as long. But when he's in the movie, he's great. He is the best part of Bridge of Spies because, as you know, Bridge of Spies to me is just a fine film. It's not an amazing, life-changing, great film, but he is the best part of that movie. So I think it's gonna go to Rylance. But if again, I wouldn't be mad at any. All these guys are good guys. I love Christian Bale.
Yeah.
I love Tom Hardy. I love Ruffalo. Rylance, I had not heard of him until this movie, and he's now on my radar. And Sly. I mean, if Sly wins, it's kind of like good for Hollywood. It's like, oh wow, Sly got a award for playing Rocky.
It gives us hope.
It gives us hope to maybe play an old character with cancer.
Yeah, one day I'll play an old character with cancer who goes back to Israel.
Let's be honest. The only one qualified to
mom.
play this role is Justin, but we're just going to move on from that. If I was playing like an old Italian guy, I don't think it's going to work.
Black Italian.
Black Italian.
Who put this fly in my spaghetti? I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Fucking eat your spaghetti, man. Move on.
We get it.
It's just a fly. It's not going to fucking kill you. It's good
Let's eat
spaghetti.
the fucking spaghetti.
Don't ruin the fucking spaghetti.
Let's eat the fucking spaghetti. Hey, eat the fucking spaghetti.
Eat the fucking sketty.
What is the next category?
To make a great movie, you need to have someone who can problem solve, multitask, creatively improvise, and then hand over most of the credit for its success to these guys. Best Director.
Best Director, Adam McKay for The Big Short, Matt's favorite film. George Miller for Mad Max Fury Road.
Suddenly.
Alejandro Inarritu for The Revenant. Lenny I'm going to say his name wrong.
It's
Abrahamson. Is that correct? Yeah, Abrahamson.
Abraham Lincoln.
It sounds like a fake name. Like,
Yeah.
What's your name? Lenny
Abrahamson.
Abrahamson. Lenny Abrahamson for The Room and Tom McCarthy for Spotlight. Matthew, who do you think is going to win Best Director? Who do you want to win Best? Well,
The bigger question is, who do you think is going to win Best Director? Yeah.
I don't want to go
serving it right back
conspiracy-
to you.
I don't want to go conspiracy on you guys, but we've been talking about Disney conspiracies thanks to Polizzi. I
welcome.
think with all this
Thanks to
Oscars
Polizzi.
too white thing, Inarritu is is a good way to shut all that shit up.
Why, is he the closest to the black guy?
He's the closest.
Yeah, he's the closest we have to a
He gave it
black
to
guy.
somebody of ethnicity, but
I think-
here you go.
I agree.
But I mean, Inarritu was already going to be a front runner. We all know who I want to win Best Director, but again,
But we
need to
let
Inarritu-
them win the best picture.
I want it for everything, Justin.
Oh,
Everything.
okay.
I want it all.
Oh, you're going
I
for
want it all. But if as we were talking about cinematography, Inarritu and Chivo, they always have it in their back pocket. Hey, dude,
They do.
we didn't have lights. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I had Tom Hardy and Leo living in a fucking horse. Of course, I'm going to win Best Director. But the only thing that's going against Inarritu is that it's very, very difficult to back as a director. I think it's never been done. I'm pretty sure it's never been done. So
Yeah.
I mean, if this is a good time to break that streak, but if Inarritu wins, I will be mildly upset because I do like Inaruto as a director. He's great. He's a great director. But I really, really want George Miller to win. I don't even know. We're talking about people who's going to show up to these things. I don't think the whole cast of Fury Road is going to show up to this.
Yeah.
I'm not showing up.
Of course, you're not showing up.
We're boycotting.
Justin, who do you think is going to win?
Carbon copy. Of you.
Same thing. Same thing.
Carbon copy.
Matthew?
Yeah, I think I'll. I don't know who.
Not Adam McKay for The Big Short?
No,
Your
sorry.
favorite film
I'm
of
going to have to break away from my favorite movie this year and not go with that one. I'm
Margot
looking
Robbie's
at
in it,
these.
that's the only reason.
It's a two-person race. It's going to be fucking Inaruto or it's going to be Miller, and it's going to be
You think I
Inaruto
think
because nobody's going to fucking give a Best Director award to an action movie.
No. What about Tom McCarthy? I think Tom McCarthy might be slipping. You sleeping on Tom McCarthy?
I mean, you think about you got to think about what you're directing more. Are you doing a better job directing actors? You're doing a better job directing a film. So it depends how they're going to vote that way. Like if you're talking about somebody who's directing a bunch of actors, it's going to be Spotlight.
It's between Abrahamson and McCarthy, if that's the case.
Well, yeah, because it's like that's real, like directing one-on-one with people or like a cast and getting it together. Whereas The Revenant was like, just go play out in the snow. See that river? Go across the river and play in it.
Hey, eat that liver.
Eat that liver. Go hide in that horse.
And then George Miller's like, hey, blow everything up.
Blow it all up. I'll be in my trailer.
No,
Crikey, I'll be in my trailer, mate.
No, because I always go back to when people say, why do you think, critics of Mad Max Fury Road, why do you think George Miller should win director? I tell them that he was filming segments at a time where Tom Hardy had to apologize because he didn't know what the fuck George Miller was doing until he saw the movie and it was like, holy shit. That's what you were doing. So I didn't know why the hell I was standing on top of this thing for five shots at a time without any explanation. So I don't know. Maybe that makes him a negative as a director because he's not really explaining it to the actor. But the final product is amazing.
Well, then that would come more down to like film editing and things like that. I would think,
which was George Miller's wife. So that so that might be that Oscar is going into that family somehow. I think.
Yeah,
I hope.
Yay, Millers! We are the Millers.
We are the Millers.
I don't know, but if Tom McCarthy won, I wouldn't be shocked. But
No.
I would not at all be shocked if Inaruto wins again.
I think Inaruto is kind of like, if you're gonna put money on it to save your life, I think Inaruto is the safe. It's not safe. You're right. It's kind of tough because he's got the history against him. That's the only thing Inaruto kind of has against him is the history of going back to back. But in terms of difficulty, it's between him and Miller as a director.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people say, well, Abrahamson was in a fucking room the whole fucking time with a kid and child actors.
In a room with a kid.
It's with a kid and Brie Larson. What is the next category?
These women are such good performers. Their husbands must never truly be confident that they're adequate in bed. Best Actress.
Best Actress, Kate Blanchett for Carol, Brie Larson for The Room, Jennifer Lawrence, inexplicably, for Joy, Charlotte Rampling for 45 Years, and Saoirse Ronan for Brooklyn. Justin, who do you think will win? Who do you want to win?
It's one of those ones I really haven't thought about. Not anything against women. I'm just.
I'm not into.
I don't
actors.
think
I
about
felt
your
that.
women
I felt that.
categories.
Did you feel that? I felt
No.
the emails coming.
He doesn't like women.
He doesn't like him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kate. I think Kate's gonna win.
Kate Blanchett. Ooh.
Yeah.
Get upset.
It's tough because Lawrence has that thing about her that it just seems like
Everybody loves her.
yeah, she's got that luck, and to me this is a tough one because I feel like there's a good chance she could win, and she deservingly should win, but at the same time I sometimes think she shouldn't win. So it's a difficult.
Very conflicted.
Very conflicted. Very conflicted. I think Kate's gonna win. Yeah.
You think Blanche is gonna win?
I think I want her to win, and I think she's gonna win.
I mean, I love Kate Blanchett. She's a classy broad. I think I want her to win, but
You're looking at The Room, aren't you?
Brie Larson's won every
Yeah.
fucking thing
Yeah, I
else.
think the smartest
I
money.
really, I don't know. Something about this category has got me off. I think The Room. I think she should win, but I don't know. For some reason, I think Kate should and will. So.
I'll tell you one thing: if Jennifer Lawrence does win, fucking riots.
Oh yeah, yeah, we riot.
If you're waiting for that moment where everybody in Hollywood starts to hate Jennifer Lawrence,
yeah,
it will be when she wins for Joy.
When she becomes the Taylor Swift of like fucking movies.
I'm fucking tired of you.
Enough of you. Go to fuck away. People are waiting for it too.
Yeah. Everybody's waiting for that moment. I think this will be the moment because she's kind of skating the edge, hanging out with Amy Schumer. Yeah. This will push her right over there.
Isn't she?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about this category that just is off-putting.
Yeah, it makes me kind of puke a little bit in my mouth.
I think we should just skip it. Let's just skip it.
Yeah, they've had their time.
You chauvinistic bastards, Matt. So you think of the same thing, Brie Larson, or are you thinking Kate Blanchett?
I think the smart money's going to be on Brie Larson. It would be funny if that Charlotte Rampling one, because isn't she the one that was like, "Well, black people don't act well anyway."
No, she said. Well, technically, I think she said we're all black people.
It was like something that only a dumb white person would say, a stupid white European person would say. It's like, well, deep down inside, we all wants to be black.
I mean, she's a great actress. She was just in a TV show I was watching. I was like, hey, that's the girl from 45 Years. Which she's great in that film. It's just, I don't know, man. Brie Larson's like the fucking runaway.
I mean, and then you have Saoirse Ronan.
Saoirse Ronan.
Yeah, I mean,
Hannah and her sisters.
Yeah, Hannah and all her sisters. If Jennifer Lawrence wins, I mean, she's already kind of on that edge for me right now where she's getting very insufferable at this point.
People hated it when she won for Silver Linings. Imagine if she wins for this.
Well, I liked her in Silver Linings.
I love her in Silver Linings.
And that movie was good. Joy is not a very good movie.
That movie's polarizing, though. People say, oh, that movie sucks. And blah, 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 David O. Russell. Blah, blah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it way more than Joy.
I do. I would 100,000% agree with that.
But she's just getting to a point where it's like, between that thing that happened at the Golden Globes where she was like yelling at the guy for the phone, and now like hanging out with Amy Schumer, where it seems like kind of obnoxious.
Yeah, and Brie Larson was in Trainwreck. So
Nobody remembers that part.
Yeah, I liked her in Trainwreck. I like Brie Larson. I'm maybe partial to her. So
I like her too.
I liked her in Spectacular
She was in
Now
the
for 5
League.
minutes.
The TV show.
She was in the League?
Yeah, she was in the League.
Really?
She's like in a lot of things that you just don't realize.
Like 21 Jump Street. She's been in a lot of stuff. Yeah.
She was in Spectacular Now for like 5 minutes.
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim. Like you can't even tell that's her though. It's just funny.
I know. I'm like, hey, I'm Brie Larson. Bye.
And she probably should because that movie is But I don't know. There's something really weird about this category.
Yeah, I mean, if Brie Larson doesn't win, it's going to be very interesting to see who beats her. I will be stunned.
Yeah,
I kind of almost hope it's Charlotte Rampling now. I just want controversy. I want chaos.
Yeah, chaos. Dogs and cats, men and women living together. Mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. What's the next category?
I still think the best actor should be the guy who convincingly said he paid money in the theater for that Point Break remake and liked it. Best actor.
Best actor nominees are Bryan Cranston for Trumbo, Matt Damon for The Martian, Leo for The Revenant, Fassi for Steve Jobs, and Eddie Redmayne for The Danish Girl. Justin.
I think we all are gonna go with the same one.
Yeah.
You know, Cranston's always a part of something. I'm always gonna go with Cranston.
He's great in Trumbo, by the way.
And he's great. He's great.
Yeah.
He's not Jennifer Lawrence, where it's kind of like.
No, everybody loves Cranston. You gotta love.
Well, he's at least like he seems like a nice guy you would want to talk to. I don't think I would ever want to talk to Jennifer Lawrence. I feel like she would yell at me because I'm like talking to her. It's like, why are you talking to me? It's like, you asked me a question.
Shut up! Get out of my face!
Shut up! Like,
okay. You ordered from the menu.
Cranston is very, in every interview I've ever seen him with, he always seems like the nicest dude on the planet.
And yet, on the other side, he's a fantastic actor.
And he's great. He's the new Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is a nice... Long live Cranston.
Long live the Krantz.
The Krantz.
Rosencranston and Guildenstern.
But no, Cranston's great. I mean, he's great in Trumbo, so you think he's going to win, or you want him to win?
I want him to win. Matt Damon, not going to win. Leo,
no.
Michael, no. Eddie.
Ooh, little cross-dressing? You think you're going to go cross-dressing?
When in doubt, it's always stick with the cross-dressing.
Yeah, when in doubt, tuck it back.
Eddie knows, man. Eddie's like, look, I'll play a guy in a wheelchair. Give me the Oscar. Cross-dress, hey.
He seems like a nice guy, too. He seems like a nice guy. I think Eddie's
supposed
going
to
to
be
win.
Star-Lord.
I want Cranston to win, but I think Eddie's going to win.
Man, you're going for the dark horses.
He's just watch him. Watch Jennifer Lawrence and Cranston win the Academy.
Oh my god.
I'd be like fucking Felicity.
It's like
I don't
yeah.
want Lawrence to win. I don't want Jennifer Lawrence to win.
Oh yeah, you want Kate Blanchett to win, which again I would be happy because Kate Blanchett's a classy broad.
She's a classy broad.
Matthew,
Classy broad. She's a classy dame. That
And
one.
Eddie plays a classic broad too.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
Very classy.
Very classy. with Q, he's making out with Q in that movie. Matthew, who do you think is going to win, and who do you want to win?
I mean, I'm just going with like the smart money all the time. It's like
he's playing poker. Rules
yeah,
over
I'm
here.
trying to win, motherfucker. Fuck all this fucking guessing shit. I'm going for the surefire shit. DiCaprio will win. There's no other person who I would love to. I'd like to see Fassbender win too, though, because I liked him in Jobs a lot.
Over under on bear jokes on the Academy Award. Over under
on bear jokes.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have the spread is 2 bear jokes. Over or under?
By anybody in particular, or just during the course of the entire
anyone. 3.
I'll go over on 2 or
going
3.
Over, both going over. What is the over under on if we see a bear on stage or not?
Oh, well, I guess that's just 1, right?
Well, there's a high
Yes,
chance
yes.
that's going to happen.
There's a high chance,
Yeah.
low chance.
If you see a bear on stage,
Somebody's gonna get attacked by a fake bear, a guy in a bear costume. Bear costume. It's got to be like a 90% chance of that.
imagine if it was like a big gay guy, like a big bear, and he came out and just like took Leo
Harvey
away. With him.
Fierstein shows up.
Yeah, it's like, come here, Leo.
Yeah, I'm gay.
I'm gonna tickle you.
I'm a bear. So
I'm a bear. I'm a big
We're
hairy
gonna
bear.
and buy some drapes.
So who did you say? I'm sorry, I lost track with
All these bear
bear him.
jokes.
You think Leo is going to win? Who do you want to win? You want Leo to win, or you want Cranston?
I mean, DiCaprio's gonna win. I'd like to see Cranston win because he always seems like he puts a lot into
could
the
use
movies
it.
that he does do. I mean, I loved him in fucking what do you call it in Argo. He was really
Oh, yeah, he's
good.
great.
Ah, God.
And he was good in Trumbo. I mean,
babe.
he's always good. I like Cranston a lot. I think he has a lot to offer.
He's so good. The biggest complaint about Godzilla is he's not in the movie enough.
Yeah.
Where's Cranston?
No, he overacts in that movie. Though.
Oh, what are you talking about? He's Cranston.
I know, but he
Overacts.
doesn't
It's
always
Godzilla, for
overact that
Christ's
bad.
sake.
It was not an earthquake. It was not a typhoon. He's the best part
Magical
of that
stuff
fucking
there.
movie. It's him, then
Oh,
Godzilla.
God. Him and Godzilla. But I'd like to see Fassbender win just because I liked his scenes with Seth Rogen and Jeff Daniels. I think those were like those made a mediocre movie that much better.
Yeah, he probably.
His back and forth. That scene with him and Jeff Daniels.
Oh, well,
that's going to be the Oscar.
Jeff Daniels,
Like
I
that's
think
going to be
is the best out of that movie. I mean, I love Fassbender. He's great in his movie, but I think if he was going to get an Oscar, I wish it was for his. I think he had a better performance in 12 Years a Slave than he has in Steve Jobs. But I mean, he's great in Steve Jobs. If he wins, I'm like, okay. Because he was, before this whole Revenant thing caught fire after maybe it started in December, he was the front runner for a while.
Yeah.
So I mean, if he wins, if he takes it from Leo, it will be funny because you know what they're
That's
going
the
to
thing.
do.
It's not as fresh in their minds.
Yeah.
The Revenant's
came
still
so
playing
late.
in theaters right now.
Right. I mean, but just imagine, close your eyes and imagine Leo losing in that camera shot of him in the audience.
Oh God, that would be
That
priceless.
would be amazing. It's like Leo's like,
Imagine.
what do I gotta fucking do?
I got raped by a
I
bear.
got raped for
and
9
Harvey
minutes
Fierstein.
by a bear. I ate a liver. I'm a vegetarian.
By Harvey.
Harvey Fierstein raped me.
Harvey Fierstein.
What?
Here to accept the award for Leo DiCaprio.
Harvey Fierstein. I'd like to thank all the people. What's the next category?
Okay.
Time to predict the award for the film that hipsters 10 years from now will say was an overrated piece of crap. Best Picture.
The Best Picture, the final category. The Big Short, Matt's favorite film. The Bridge of Spies, The Brooklyn,
Story of my life.
The Mad
Big
Max
Short.
Fury Road, The Martian, The Revenant, The Room.
We should all
The-
say
we
what
keep calling
think
it
is
The
gonna
Room.
win at the same time.
Okay, The Room, The Spotlight, and it's not The Room, it's Room. I just like saying The in front of stuff.
Everything
I
sounds
keep
better
doing
with
that
the.
myself.
Tommy Wiseau's The Room. Best Picture we think will be
Are we gonna say it all at the same
I guess we
time?
can say it at the same time.
Okay, count of three. We all say what we think.
This is who we think will win. All right.
Yes.
One,
Right.
3, 2, 1. Revenant.
Spotlight.
Really? Oh God! I hope you guys are right. You think
So
Spotlight's
it's
gonna?
2 and 1.
I mean, I think Revenant's gonna win because of the whole. It's got the momentum thing. Spotlight came out a while ago. I mean, it hasn't won any of these other awards, so I'm thinking.
Best picture though.
I don't know. No, trust me. I like Spotlight better. I'm not a big fan of the Revenant, but I just have a feeling that there's going to be flooding awards for this freaking movie.
God, you're turning into me, aren't you?
I'm getting
That's
cynical.
how I
What are
used
you
to be.
doing?
I'm getting cynical. But we all know what we want to win.
All right, and let's all do it at the same time.
3,
Yeah,
2,
do it again.
1.
3. Mad Max.
Mad
Max.
Max Fury Road. Come on.
Mad Max. Mad Max.
We wouldn't even need to do it. We all know it's Fury Road, but it's never going to go. And Matt has said it perfectly earlier. They're never going to give an Academy Award to an action film. They're never going to do it.
No.
No matter what.
ID4 never won Best Picture.
I mean,
Yeah, I know.
if
That's a
Bad
classic.
Boys 2 doesn't win Best Picture, there's no
Yeah.
chance for Mad Max Fury.
No chance in hell.
I mean, you'd have to kill 70% of the Hollywood Academy, the Academy Awards voters, to get Mad Max a shot to win, and it still would lose probably to Spotlight, which is, I think, when it comes to overall film, it might have more tools working with it. I think Mad Max gave me the best cinema experience I had last year, but Spotlight is good directing, it's good acting, it's good story, it's good. It's just good. So if Spotlight,
Would you say it's the best?
it wasn't my favorite cinematic experience. That is
Yeah.
Mad Max Fury Road. I didn't love it, but Spotlight was I think was my number 3. It was Beast of No Nation, and then it was that. But I mean, if Spotlight wins, I'd be happy.
Yeah, where's that movie?
Oh, it's Netflix. It doesn't count because there's a black guy in it. Oh, sorry. I mean,
Oh.
it's not
Directed by a
Cardio,
Chinaman. Starring black people.
It's about some weird nation called Africa. But no, I think
Yeah, ever heard of it?
never heard of it.
I heard it in a movie once.
I saw this movie called League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, where Sean Connery was living there, but I don't know. But I think it's probably going to be The Revenant. Again, history is against it because I don't know if this is another one I don't think it's ever happened. 2 best pictures by the same producing team. I don't think that's ever happened before. So, but if yeah, you know what, I'd be happy if any of these movies win except for probably Brooklyn and Bridge of Spies. Because I like everybody involved with the rest of these films.
Yeah, well, those are just like. But you could have easily taken out like Bridges. Well, you're not going to take a Spielberg movie out, I guess, but you could have easily taken out, I'd say, Brooklyn and replaced it with
Creed.
Creed, or I guess you could Straight Outta Compton, I guess too, or Beast of No Nation. I mean,
Do you think
doesn't
Bridge of Spies
No,
belongs?
I do not.
no, I don't. It's Spielberg. It said Jew Run Media.
Matthew said
I was gonna
that.
say that.
Matthew said that.
The opinions of Matthew Stewart do not
The thing
necessarily.
is Matthew Stewart, or it's because
Yeah, they
he's
do.
Jewish and he's allowed to say that.
Matthew says fuck you.
But no, I
The
don't.
opinion of Matthew Stewart.
It's funny because it seems like we're shitting on Bridge of Spies,
Well,
which
Henry Ford was here.
Bridge of Spies is not a horrible film. It's just I don't think it's best picture material.
It's very milk toast.
Again, it's milquetoast. It's like, oh, all right, I saw it. It didn't really.
It's like, okay, hey, Spielberg came out with a movie.
Hey,
I mean, it boggles my mind that we have 8.
when you get
What's such a weird number? Why
Eight
don't you just
pictures
have
in this
10?
category.
Yeah, put Creed in there. Just put it in. We know it's not going to win. Just put it in to give it recognition. Just recognize that film was one of the best films of the year. I don't know.
I mean, I
Well,
would put Hateful Eight in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how do they
Not
decide?
to
I
be
mean,
short.
some years they have 10, sometimes they have 8, sometimes they have 7, sometimes they have 12.
Somebody explained it to me once.
How does that shit determine?
Somebody explained it to me once. And
There's a groundhog. And,
it has to see Shadow. Or, no, it has to see Harvey Fierstein.
Yeah, Harvey Fierstein pokes his head
Come
out of his
here.
house. It's cold out here. Get a sweater.
I already got one on my chest.
Harvey's got to see his shadow.
I want to see Groundhog Day with
I'm
Harvey
watching- I'm
Fierstein
watching-
as the groundhog. He's sitting on Bill Murray's lap.
I'm immediately
driving the
leaving.
car.
I'm immediately leaving this podcast to rewatch Independence Day. Are there any categories that we did not mention that you guys want to pull shout out for? That you interesting races or anything like that?
Did we talk about the editing?
No, we have not. Which I think is going to go to Mad Max. I think.
Dude.
I think so too. Yeah.
Okay.
Just so George Miller gets an award, kind of, because it's his wife.
Yeah.
How about music, original song?
Fuck all of the songs in the category.
I think it's going to be that Lady Gaga song. That seems to be the hot shit
I hope it's
right
not
now.
riding on the fucking wall by fucking
Dude,
Sam shit.
Even he hates
Production
that
design?
song.
What do you think? Production design?
Production design.
Production design?
I would have given
I
it to
think-
Crimson Peak, which is not even fucking nominated. So
No.
I don't even understand. I guess production design is Mad Max in there?
It
I
is.
If it
think
is,
so.
give it to Mad Max. If Mad Max is in these categories, you name it. Just give it to Mad
I
Max.
think it's Revenant and Mad Max. I think
give
both
it to
of
Mad Max
those.
because there's a lot more
Martian's in there too. That was pretty good. Yeah.
I don't know, man. They had to. I mean, I know it's futuristic space.
Visual effects.
Visual effects.
Visual effects.
Star Wars. Come on.
You think Star Wars?
Over what?
I go X.
Machina? Over Star Wars? No.
Well, budget. Look at the budget.
Yeah, look at what
Look at
they
what they
did
had
with
to
how
do.
much they had. Yeah.
Come on, that was pretty.
But
good.
everybody
Huh?
saw Star Wars. Not a lot of people saw Ex
Star
Machina.
Wars.
No,
It's got like $1 billion.
You think those old
in the
people
bank.
saw fucking Ex Machina? Come on.
I think
old
more old
people.
people
I
probably
said
saw
old
Ex Machina than Star
No,
Wars.
old people saw fucking Star Wars. Everybody saw Star Wars. Harrison Ford.
Well, they
did
probably
it.
had
He's
to
old.
they probably Clockwork Orange them and made them sit there in a chair. And it's like, you're gonna fucking watch this shit.
Fucking Harrison Ford did it. I already work around the clock.
They already work around the clock. Look at I'm dead now.
You guys have any predictions of what's gonna happen? I think some like really good actor is gonna die between now
Stop it.
and then.
We
I
keep,
thought somebody was gonna die
we keep
at the show.
killing people.
At the show,
Yeah,
right on stage. It's gonna be an awkward moment.
It's probably, it
Yeah.
might be
Don't
Chris.
cut
It might
away.
be Chris Rock. He says one
Oh, man,
too many
yeah.
jokes. They might snipe him.
yeah, they might or shock them. Do something, or they slip like a little like one of those. It's like a thing. It's like a nano virus.
How many
or something
Oscar
like that.
too white jokes will we see? I say or here. Sorry.
From Chris.
Are we gonna go over under 5 or over under
Oscar's so white, like mentioning Oscar so white, or
mentioning the
like
race of the Oscars, that whole controversy. I say 4 jokes is the line.
making mention of race.
over under or 4.
I say I go over 4.
Over 4. So you think Rock is going like a tirade and it's just throw them out there like one after the other. Bam, 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 bam.
I think it might get mentioned more with like other nominees.
Like, ooh, they ain't gonna have any black presenters.
I mean, maybe Denzel Washington will get up there and say
God.
something.
Denzel Washington is like the golden boy. He won't say shit. He's not gonna say a damn word. Now, if you had Spike Lee go up there, then you'd have a fucking problem.
I'm just saying. I think the Oscars are gonna try too hard, and it's gonna be extremely painful.
It's gonna be
Well,
awkward. I think it's gonna get awkward.
We all know it's gonna be painful. It's gonna be very awkward. This is the kind of award show I would want Ricky Gervais hosting. I love Chris Rock. I love him. But I think
It's gonna be funny if like Brie Olson? Oh,
Larson.
Brie-
Brie Larson.
Isn't Brie Olson like a porn star?
That's the porn star.
What's on your mind?
Whoa, her apparently.
Hey,
Hey.
I had a slip up there. It's been a rough day, man. Been drinking a lot. She's gonna be driving to the Oscars.
No, she's not.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, she's gonna be driving to the Oscars.
And her like Hyundai Sonata.
Yeah, in her Hyundai Sonata, and it's gonna break down.
Oh, she's gonna be
man.
running in.
And driving past her, it's gonna be Morgan Freeman,
Oh,
and she's gonna get in the car, and she's gonna, would you like a ride? And they get in the car, and she pulls
Uh-oh.
up, and she gets out of the car, and everyone's gonna be shooting photos, and Morgan Freeman's gonna be driving Miss
Larson.
Larson around.
I don't know if you know the history of Morgan Freeman, but the last time he drove a car did not end too well
Yeah, lost his hand.
because he was dating his granddaughter. Well,
driving Miss Larson.
that's all there is for our Oscar prediction podcast. So for Tony and Oscar, I'm Emmy saying David. I always picture from Independence Day. That's all
Yes.
I remember.
I gotta call my mother.
Call my mother.
I gotta call my mother. Did he die in that movie?
Yeah, you got hit.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
Oh crap!
Oh yeah, that's right. All right.
Why do we?
That oh
Why do
crap
we
moment.
remember every aching moment of Independence Day?
It's damn aching good.
I was hoping you'd say he didn't die.
Oh, he died.
That's right.
He goes,
died.
"Oh,
Saw that
crap."
light, right? It's a shot with the light
Crap.
coming in. What if he's still alive?
Oh, don't
He is
fucking
the
do it!
alien.
Don't do it, Polizzi.
Ooh,
Damn
that's
it.
good. Like the aliens
Now
took his
I'm
body.
There.
They thought he was the king of Earth. So
They beamed him up and shit, and he's been
Yeah.
telling them how to. He's a traitor. Oh, he's a traitor. He's like Finn.
he's been using the satellites.
Ooh,
David, I'm back, David.
man. I'm Come back, David. He left me in the car with my mother.
David,
I gotta call my mother again.
David's father's still alive. So.
And he looks younger.
He looks younger, yeah.
What the fuck is Judd Hirsch?
He's aging
is he eating
backwards. He's
fetuses?
Benjamin Button.
Is Judd Hirsch eating fetuses? I need to know.
Yes, he's eating the same shit DiCaprio's eating in The Revenant. I love liver.
I love liver. It's so good for me.
I should have worn a toy. I look like a schlemiel.
Oh, God. I need you to stop quoting perfectly every line from Independence Day.
Thanks for listening to the 2016 Oscar Prediction Podcast. We live in a world where Lady Gaga has an Oscar nomination, but Jeff Daniels and John Goodman don't. You go ahead and think about that a moment while I go and quietly sob in the corner.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.